Alrighty folks, welcome back. It's Nisos on the Crackpack server, which as you guys know has been less and less lively lately. Just figured out something that might be causing, well, is definitely causing at least some of the timeouts. So hopefully if we get that fixed, maybe we'll get some renewed interest. At any rate, let's go ahead and take a look around. I've done a bunch of stuff off camera. I think I also streamed once and didn't upload it to the YouTubes. Which, yes, this will be on the YouTube. So, let me get you guys caught up. Oh, spider outside. I'm like, where is the spider? Yeah. Lots of things going on, and I got a bunch of stuff I want to get done today. But let's see. I don't even remember what all I've done since last time. So let's just take a quick look. These are magical wood, of course. They work like bookshelves, except they're better. They work for 5 bookshelves each. Something like that. Anyway, with those 6, we can get a level 30 enchant out of our auto enchantment table, which can drink from our liquid XP tank, and we just stand up here and drain our XP into it. So that's good enough. This guy is an interesting enchanter that we'll actually be using in a minute. So let's come back to him. And we got our auto anvil from Up and Blocks as well. And let's go take care of. Well, I'm ablaze. I don't want to be ablaze in case it's raining outside. Let's go take care of that spider before he drives me nuts. What else? More wood and barrels and stuff and things and stuff. I used up like almost all of my iron, and now I'm getting back to having a bit more, so that's good. I did want to show you guys one little processing thing that I don't know that a lot of people know. I'm trying to think of what I need. Don't really know. Let's go with some tin. Alright, so I already mentioned that one. Yep. Oh, we'll get back to this, but yeah, I'm down to 3 stacks of ender pearls because... What? How did you get up? They always get stuck on the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was an ender mini, which attack creepers. It's not an ender mini, that's a concussion creeper. Yeah, we got like more mobs showing up around the base the last day or 2 here, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but clear that, yeah, I think we're okay. No real changes here, except, yeah, I was going to mention, I'm glad I've got this many ender lilies because I'm going through them fast. And what could I be doing with ender lilies? That's right. Ender things. Ender this, ender that, ender everything. These are Ender Flux Crystals from Extra Utilities. Let's just look at a couple of quick recipes. So let's see, Extra Utilities. Couple of quick recipes so you can see how to make this stuff. Ender Flux Crystals are right there, and Eyes of Ender plus Ender infused obsidian, which, as you might think, is obsidian infused with Ender. So there you go. Also, the QED, which is a quantum emission decompiler, or a quail eating ducks, or a quite expensive decoration, or a Quantum Ender Diviner. Yeah, the QED changes its name every time you look at it, so that's amusing. At any rate, this little guy is a specialized crafting table, machine, whatever it is, from Extra Utilities, and it has a lot of different recipes. One of the things I don't know that many people know is you can straight up triple ores. So we're going to get 3 tin ingots per ore here instead of 1 or 2, which you would normally get. So it's really slow. It's based on how many of those Ender Flux Crystals you have. But with 1 or 2, it's really slow. With 6, it's beginning to get to a reasonable speed, but yeah, it's still not very fast. However, if you leave it up here, just let it run in the background, then that's fine. Okay, so I'm glad. Did I even show? No, I haven't even shown this. So I've got some drums, which are just iron, no big deal. And I've got, I think we've shown this, the Igneous Extruder. I had it set for stone before, but now with the drums, I'm just using the drums to feed it lava, and of course the water source below, and now I can make stacks of obsidian, which is good because I've gone through like 3 stacks of obsidian now in making that and those and all the stuff downstairs that we're going to talk about here. So let me get downstairs. There we go. What else? Oh, just by the way, this is the Pam's Harvest Craft presser, and I ran out of paper because we were making lots of books for enchanting things over there, and it was like didn't want to stand around waiting for sugarcane to grow, and I realized you can put logs into that presser and get a piece of paper per log. Now it's interesting that you can press an entire log into a sheet of paper, but whatever. It doesn't take any power. You just throw the logs in there and out comes paper. So did that for a little bit to get some more paper. Also, I have been out adventuring and got myself some more essence berry bushes. However, we are at a point now where I'm done digging by hand. And to finish this tower, and honestly, I ended up doing more digging by hand anyway, because we've been lag busting and trying to figure out server stuff for a long time, and it was just kind of easy / nice to just pop on here and run around and do a little bit of manual digging. But at any rate, I'm going to need a lot more Certus quartz, and like I said, I ran out of iron basically. I've got a little bit left since I can triple them with the QED now. But yeah, it's time to move on and do the next thing. Now, a lot of people were doing agricraft and growing ores. Unfortunately, agricraft is laggy as all hell, so we're not going to do that. We are going to use the Ender Quarry, which the recipe for that is more ender infused obsidian, endothermic pumps, so I made 3 because I want an extra one of those. Endothermic pumps take more ender infused obsidian, eyes of ender, diamonds, stuff and things and other things. More diamonds, more ender, more burnt quartz. That's an interesting little one. That's just blocks of quartz cooked in a well, smelted basically. But yeah, it's you know, it's a pretty powerful item, and it's going to take quite a bit to make one of these, but it's not too bad. Oh, I was outside. I just heard something. I was like, what the heck is that noise? Yeah, so Ender Quarry. Whoops. Ender Quarry. There we go. Endothermic pump I use to fill up those drums full of lava. And we have an Ender Quarry, we have Ender markers, and I made a Draconic Chest. And if you guys haven't seen this, this is Draconic Evolution, and everything in Draconic Evolution is just a little bit better, a little bit more powerful, a little bit more OP than everything else that you could possibly do. So Draconic Chest, and it offsets it slightly with cost to create it. So Draconic Chest takes just 4 Draconium ingots, but then it takes 2 Obsidian chests. Well, actually, and the Draconic Core, which takes more Draconium and Diamond, whatever. But it also takes 2 Obsidian chests, which require Diamond chests, which require Gold chests, which require Iron chests, which require regular chests plus Iron. So it is a little bit costly, but watch this. How is that for the most ridiculous chest you've ever seen in your entire life? Not only is it ridiculously huge, it has a crafting table built in. You want to craft some stuff in it? Sure, you get a crafting table in your chest. Why not? Oh, and it's got a furnace and power. You can hook it up to power, or I think you can just feed it like coal. Can I don't know where. I guess it won't take full. Huh? Thought it would take that. Oh well. Yeah, you hook it up to power, and it will power itself up. Oh, and by the way, it retains its inventory. Whoops, I need to get on the ground so I'm not flying. So grab it, put it back up, and there's the oak wood plank I just stuck in there. So yeah, it's pretty amazing, and it's going to be my first quick little way of dealing with the output of the Ender Quarry, and then we're going to do more stuff after that, of course. Much better stuff. In fact, yes, over here I have, oh, not that, this one. I have laid out the Ender chest, and this is the, what is it, Ender storage modded Ender chest. So normally in vanilla everybody gets the exact same Ender chest. Oh wait, no. There's one Ender chest and everybody has their own personal inventory. So you can't see what anybody else has in an Ender chest. With this one, you code it based on whatever you want. And then people can share them, or we can have our own. Anyway, so blaze rods, obviously I've been back to the nether. More ender pearls, more obsidian, you know, etc., etc., etc. So let's go ahead and set these guys up, and we're going to have to just try a couple things because I have no idea who has what colors. Let's grab blue and But yeah, we can make all the different colors here because we have Botania. I don't know, blue, light gray. Light gray is an interesting one because to make it normally you would have to do black and white and then white again or whatever. So that's like a tertiary one or whatever. And I don't know. I like red, but red's probably pretty standard. Let's just go with regular gray. Probably not a lot of people like to use gray because it's, you know, kind of boring, but we'll find out. All right, pestle and mortar. With that makes us floral powder, gray powder, blue powder, whatever, and those do work as dyes. So any recipe that needs a dye, these should work with. So let's go gray. We'll do blue in the middle. Dang it! I don't think there's any way to get that back off, is there? Shift right click, no, left click, right click. Well, bugger. Alright, we need more blue. It's because I'm a wisp, the hit boxes are a little bit off because I'm not a normal size. Let's get into regular human form here and hopefully that won't happen again. Okay, blue this one please. At least that's what I think it was because I don't know, maybe I just totally missed. And light gray. Okay, light gray. There we go. So now they should both open. Yep. And we need to check, make sure there's nothing in them because somebody else could be keyed to that, which is not. Somebody else also might have something pulling out of it, so we should probably put in a few things. Doesn't look like anything's being pulled out. So you got a lot of combinations since you got 16 colors per, I don't know, color code thing here, and 3 of them to deal with. So it's, you know, pretty unlikely you're gonna just hit one that somebody else had unless you just do white, 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 or, you know, red, red, red is often lava. So other than that, you should be pretty good. So let's just leave one piece of cobblestone in there for now. And the idea will be that we'll be able to transport items back to the base here using the Ender Chest. But again, I think I'm just going to go Draconic Evolution first. Alright, so the other one I looked at, I'd opened up this, was the Thermal Expansion Satchel, right? So I've got this golden bag of holding, which is pretty darn good. I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's a double chest in a golden bag. And you can enchant it, kind of enchant it. You add magical wood to it, and it becomes reincarnating so that if you die, you keep it with you. Unfortunately, as you saw over here, I've died a couple times. The last one, by the way, was a spined or spiny zombie. And it came around the corner. I was like, oh, zombie, whack, whack, and I was dead. It didn't hit me. I hit it, and it reflected all my damage back at me, I think, or something like that. Yeah, so if you run into spined zombies, make sure you range them, or you're gonna have a bad day. Anyway, so the pain is every time you die, you have to re-add the magical wood, and magical wood's kind of a bit of a pain to get. So we're gonna go try to do something else. I left it in here just to show you the last step. We have the Resonant Satchel, which is the largest one you can get. We'll just take a quick look at Satchel. Other than the creative one, of course, you have the regular one, the hardened, reinforced, and resonant. Same upgrade path as basically every thermal expansion thing, and each one takes the previous one, so hardened takes the regular, and reinforced takes the hardened, and now resonant takes that one. Alright, so why do I like the satchel? Because it's amazing. Oh wait, it's not as big. Huh, well that kind of stinks. Well, there's another little bit to this that I don't know how many people know, but cross your fingers for me, because you can enchant this. And remember I showed you the thing where you can hit I and see what enchantments are available for an item? So, like, I could hit I on my chest plate and we can see I can get protection and fire protection and blast protection and, you know, pages and pages and pages of stuff. On my satchel, you can get Soulbound, which means it will always stay with me even if I die, and I don't have to redo that all the time. And holding 1, 2, 3, or 4, and Flim Flam, which who cares. Alright, so I want Soulbound, which means I need to be between level 8 and 45. Hey, how about level 30? I want holding 4, which means I need to be between level 26 and 45. How about level 30? I don't want Flim Flam, And those only show up on this thing because of its enchantability at levels 34 and above. So, hey, how about level 30? So if we do level 30, we're pretty much guaranteed to get one of these. If we cross our fingers, hopefully we will actually get both. So let's go level 30 and do it. It's pretty. Yeah, baby. I don't know if you get that every single time or not, but the couple times I've done it in different packs, you do. Alright, so golden bag, double chest, nice. What is it? 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 6 by 9? You ready for this? There. Oh, a little bit of lag. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 9. Oh, and by the way, you can put this in there. And vice versa, I do believe. So, yeah. I'll be moving all my stuff over to that. But right now, of course, I'm going to hang on to the golden bag because it has all my goodies in it. But, yep, there we go. Resonant Satchel for the win. We're already 15 minutes into this and I haven't even gotten to the core yet. So let me... No, we got to do a thing. We're going to be lucky just to get the quarry on the ground today. You might have also noticed in here, I have a lot of bits for big reactors now. We have enough to build a starter big reactor. Not a huge one, but a starter one. Something that'll be big enough to power the quarry fairly well. Let's go up here, by the way. I don't think I showed this one on video yet, on YouTube video yet. So, well, first of all, I've updated the capacitor banks. They're now regular ones instead of basic, which gives them 5 million each instead of 1 million. And there's 2 of them here. So we got 10 million with a total or a max of 10,000 RF input output. So we can grab that one and go power the quarry with it for a little while this stays here. Anyway, solar panels. I tend to stay away from solar panels because they usually suck. But these solar flux ones are pretty good. So, you know, obviously it only works during the day, but this thing, I'm just not even going to tell you right now. I've got 4 efficiency upgrades in it, and with those, it's now generating 75 RF per tick. So this is a level 3, which took 32 level 1s, which then get converted into 4 level 2s, which then get converted into 1 level 3. And you can keep going up from there, of course. Flux. But I think what we're going to do, so let's see. So these little guys are easy enough. You make the little mirror things. And that takes 8 of the little bitty guys, and then that takes 4 of the 2s, and then where's 4s? Yeah, 4s take 4 of these plus some other bits, and 5s, and then 6s are the big daddies. Look at that. 4096 generation. 4096 RF passive RF generation from the sun. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not going to work on that until we can at least have an ME system that we can use to help us craft that. I'm not going to say auto craft because honestly I'm not a big fan of the wham. I don't know about not a big fan. I tend to just use the ME system as a way to store and craft things kind of manually, but you know, in the grid there and stuff. So, alright, last thing we want to do is I want to make a silky upgrade because I want to use Silk Touch. So, Ender Quarry. So we've got the quarry. We can make a bunch of different upgrades. I already made this base, which is one of the QED recipes, so I had to have the QED. We can do a world hole because by default it just puts dirt in place of whatever it digs. This will make a world hole, a hole in the world instead of dirt. I don't need that for what we're doing. Silk Touch we want to make, which I have the base and redstone, of course. Now we need a golden pickaxe with Silk Touch 1 with no damage. So it has to be a brand new golden pickaxe. It has to have Silk Touch 1 and probably nothing else on it. So I could make up a whole bunch of golden pickaxes and try this until I got one with that. And that's probably not that tough to get. Let's take a look with our little enchantability dealy bopper here. I'm just curious. But we've got a better way to do this. So if I take a look at that, see, there's lots of things this could get. Okay, so Silk Touch 1, you could get it anywhere between levels 12 and 55, but its weight is 1. Versus these other ones that are, you know, weight of 10s and 5s and stuff. So getting a Silk Touch 1, I don't know if it has to be only Silk Touch 1. I haven't done this before. But anyway, instead of doing that, we're going to use the Ender IO Enchanter. The Ender IO Enchanter allows you to create books with specific pardon me, specific enchantments on them. So if I want XP boost or protection or blast protection or where is it? Silk Touch. Silk Touch requires a slime ball, a book and quill, and 30 levels. So I have a book and quill. Oh well, 4 slime balls, I only need 1, whatever. And I can't get it because I don't have 30 levels, which is why we have this. Right click to drink up all the XP that I've already put in here previously. And there is not a huge amount left because, there we go. I made actually quite a bit of magical wood. And I've used some of it for crafting, some of it for this, some of it for re-enchanting my golden bag of holding a couple times. Anyway, we're getting to the point where we're getting a little bit low. But now I have 30 levels and ta-da! Silk Touch 1. Sweet. Now we stick our golden pickaxe into the anvil with our Silk Touch 1 book and Silk Touch 1 golden pickaxe. Awesome. Alright, so we need 2 redstone. Looks like I need to get some more redstone. Gee, I wonder how we could do that. And our base, yes. So I think it was like this, and where's my base? Here it is. Yes. Ender Quarry upgrade base. Okay. So there is a power drain multiplier. Using this is going to make it take more power. But that's okay. So there we go. Woo! Silk Touch upgrade. The other things we could do were Fortune instead of Silk Touch, but notice that the power drain multiplier is times 80. Yeah. So if you want Fortune 3, you better have a lot of power. It also, by the way, requires first you do a Fortune 1 guy, and then you do a Fortune 2 guy, plus that one you did, plus then you do 2 Fortune 1s and that guy. It's more complicated. The other thing we might want to do is speed, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I may come back and do that later. I think that's it for upgrades, so I think we're good to go. And like I said, we're going to be lucky just to get this thing down and get it started, I think. We're going to need a conduit, which we have. We're going to need power, which I'm going to grab from upstairs. We're going to just borrow this guy for now. He's not full, but we're going to grab you with your 3 million RF and bring you over there for the moment. Oh, yeah, right, that. I can't get out. I can't get out. Alright, back to Wisp form we go. Ah, hey, I'm still here. Don't be putting me under the ground. Can I go up, please? Hello, there we go. Oh, I don't remember if yeah, I did crash when we recorded last time, and I found out what it is, and it reset itself twice now. So, if you have Optifine installed, you go to your video settings. This chunk loading needs to be at default, otherwise it interferes with some mods, and it's changing itself to smooth. I don't know when or how, but twice now it has changed to smooth, and that's when I get that already tessellating error or whatever the frick it is. So yeah, just be aware of that. Alright, let's go and do a thing. Let's put you away, and quarry markers, somewhere for the stuff to go. I've already got a pipe in my bag. I guess we can hook up the Ender chest just to see it come back here, and then I'll put the Draconic chest on this end. Why not? Alright, put you away. Yeah, and I'm still just farming those manually by hand, but whatever. Alright, go down here. Woo-wee! Well, I was just about to go to Nether, because I've been playing in the Nether off and on a bunch. So let's go to the mining world. We're going to do some mining. Oh, before we do that, I do believe the coordinates in the mining world are similar to the overworld. So As far as I know, that's a village. I should say, as far as I know, we're pretty isolated from people. Oh, I found another end portal, by the way. I just jumped down a cave and ended up in a stronghold, and bam, second end portal right there. I think we're pretty good. So I can, you know, for 500 blocks, maybe 1,000 blocks, not 1,000, maybe 500 or so blocks in any direction. I can probably pretty safely go ahead and set up my quarry there. All right, so I just want to double check that. Let's go ahead and set up at least a little one, and then I'll probably go ahead and increase the size later. Or I may, hey, can I fly, please? Thank you. Or I may fly off into the distance and find a bigger area for it somewhere else. Okay, so we're going to need you. There aren't any mobs here, so we actually don't need any of this stuff. And there we go. Okay, so I was just manually digging around, and that's actually kind of fun sometimes. So there's a cave system here. And there's a cave there. Cave system pretty much everywhere. Let's go ahead and go north of the portal here a little bit. North would be this way. Let's just go ahead and we'll just set it down right here and go like northwest. So where are we at? We are at X100 Z1040. Okay, so we're going to put an enter marker there, run out this way, and I'm not going to specifically count. We're just going to start at some amount. Well, okay, so we were at 40. There we go. 940 to 1040. So that's only, what, 100 blocks? I think. Huh. Alright. And then we'll go this way to, I don't know, negative 100? Maybe? That's 100 blocks. Almost 100 blocks. Now we're at 100. Ugh. Hi. Wall. Alright. Minus 100. That should be good. Okay, and if we've done this right, yes, we get our little purple particle effect there. Of course, you have to make sure your particles are actually turned on and you hadn't turned them off because you were having crashing issues and stuff, or that won't work properly. Oh, hi cave. I miss you. Alright, 1040 again, right? 10, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40! Yes, I was going to say it didn't do it. Alright, so now we got our little purple particles going both directions. So we should have a proper boundary set. What was this? Huh. Right. So this is that Draconic Chest is not going to nearly hold all the stuff we need, but it'll be just a little bit of a start to think. Oh, we need to make sure. Dang it! All right, hold on. We need to make sure all our bits are in the same chunk. Okay, this is fine. We need this thing and all of its upgrades and power to be in the same chunk because it will chunk load itself and the chunk that it's actually digging. And we don't have any other chunk loaders at the moment, but we can't put it. For instance, you couldn't put the quarry over there and the silk touch upgrade over here, or the power, you know, on one side versus the other. That won't work. All right, so we want you. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that. Fine. Pop you on the top. All right, our piece of cobblestone's still there, so it looks like this is a good channel, good coloration to use. And we'll put this back at the base. Yeah, things and stuff. Do like that, and let's give it some power. I believe this can be quite hungry, but let's go ahead and get it started. Alright, found an ender marker boundary. 24 blocks, 34 blocks, 40 blocks. There it goes. And oh wow. Mine is 5,000. Oh. No. Let's do okay, it's using all the power it possibly can. I didn't realize it would be quite that hungry. Let's give it 500 RF per tick. I don't know. It's probably it's using 5,000 RF per tick, and it's only done that much work. But see, now with 500, it seems to be working rather quickly, right? Huh. Maybe you need to really regulate this thing. I don't know. Let's just try 100 RF per tick for now, because obviously I haven't even set up a power supply for it yet. It may have an internal buffer. Maybe it's already got a huge charge in it or something. Oh yeah, right there. Alright, so Wayla tells us. Yeah, so it's using its internal buffer up. That's why it's running fast right now. And the 100 RF per tick is not going to be anywhere near enough to keep it happy. But since it has an internal buffer, let us crank you back up to full speed. And I'll take you back to the base to charge, because we can empty you out in about no time, apparently. Whoops. Alright, but it does look like we're doing the thing. We are getting silk-touched stuff. We're getting some copper, some salt, some electro-tin, and now we need to go back and start setting up to deal with all that stuff. So let's head on back. We'll set up the Draconic Chest just for the moment, which is just a stopgap, honestly, but the Draconic Chest is so cool that I wanted to show it off and use it at least for a minute. And we'll probably use it for some other stuff, but it's not going to be sufficient for this. I'm going to probably make up a whole bunch of caches, and I'm probably not going to bother doing that on video, but just so you know. So are we good? Yep, we're still running because everything's in that loaded chunk. Alright, so let's go ahead and just a minute, I'll do the cache thing in a second. For right now, let us grab a item conduit. Pop that little dude down, land so I can actually click on it. Extract and insert, please. There we go. Should be getting all the things now. Alright, oh, and these, by the way, can get speed upgrades. So if we get an Ender Quarry really cooking along, we may actually want a bunch of speed upgrades to keep up with it. But there we go. Just to get it started, we got our little Ender Quarry going. And like I said, what we're going to do is probably set up a wall of caches instead of Jabba barrels, because these are just a little bit better, I think. And they don't take tons of wood, they take metals instead. So the little cache can hold 10,000, then 40,000, then 160,000, and then 640,000 of whatever. And as always, it's the previous cache plus whatever, Invar, hardened glass, I suppose, yep, and Enderium, which I can actually make now, and I've got half a stack or something like that. I had half a stack. Oh, I sorted, darn it. There we go. 30, yeah, I got 30 left, no problem. Okay, well, that's been a full episode already, and all we did was talk about updates and get our little quarry just kind of hobbling along. Looks like we're out of power. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to have to go charge this up, and then we will need a better power source to actually run that. Wonder what we could do. I think you know. But we'll have to do that in the next episode. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope to continue doing more of these Crackpack episodes for you. And that's it for now. We'll catch you later.